Hello there. This is day 3 of my VICTOZA vlog, my new diabetic drug that I'm taking. So far it's been okay. I haven't felt too many side effects, and there are side effects. One of them is feeling sick and nauseous. I remember when I first took metformin, I hadn't known what the effects of metformin would be, and yeah, it can be quite disastrous if you're anyway oh, hello dog. If you're anyway from a bathroom, beware, because it can just hit you suddenly. But anyway, yeah, I'd been to Dad had taken me to a beer brewing place, Gale's Ales in Horndean. Took me there to do a brewery tour one evening, and we had a few pints of beer after the tour. He couldn't drink because he was driving, so I had a share. Anyway, the next morning it wasn't so good with metformin. But talking about the VICTOZA as we are, this morning I took my blood sugars again, and they're down from 12.2 to 10.2. So let's them drop down 2 points. So we'll see if that's the same tomorrow on day 4. But as for day 3, yes, I weighed myself. I'm up a few kilos, but that, you know, it's Christmas, isn't it? Actually, I'm up 1.2 kilos. But mitigating circumstances are: 1, it's Christmas, and 2, I've stopped another diabetic drug, sitagliptin. So that's probably given me some changes there. Right, 1 minute, I'm going to have to sort this dog out. Right, there we are. I've got the dog. There he's come to sit with me. That's one of the downsides of having a Boston Terrier, is that they are very demanding. They need a lot of attention. It's like a small child, really. Anyway, let's get back to the VICTOZA. Yep, I've feeling a bit nauseous now. So I had my breakfast and that was okay. I managed that went down okay. And I've had a few coffees, and but now it's coming on for just after it's going to be my lunch in a minute. I'm feeling a bit nauseous, and I might not have anything. I might just have a small piece of fruit or something, just to sort me out, to tide me over until tea time. But yeah, it's going okay. So that's 3 doses I've had now. I've got another 4 more doses to go before I then switch to the double the dosage, up to 1.2 milligrams. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll do the blood sugars again in the morning, and see if they've done anything really. Like I said, the VICTOZA works by it actually. When you have high sugar levels, it actually makes the pancreas secrete more insulin to cope with the high sugar levels. It also prevents your liver from releasing too much sugar during the night, so that your sugar levels are lower in the morning, which should be a good thing really for me. It's also an appetite suppressant that stops you from eating too much, because it actually fools the brain's receptors into thinking that you're full when you're not. And the other thing is it's a bit nauseous. Let's say if you're a diabetic, it doesn't cost anything. So that's one of the plus signs. It's sneezing now. Right. That's one of the plus signs, is it doesn't cost anything, because obviously if you're diabetic, what they don't want you to do is to go into, because you normally get this sensation in your feet, or you lose sensation in your feet. You can't feel your feet, so and things like that, and it can cause nerve damage. And of course, if diabetes goes on without being treated, it will of course lead to complications which will cost the NHS far more than the medication will cost to give it to me now to keep my blood sugar levels low. One of the other advantages as well of taking this medication is that there's nothing, you don't have to measure anything out. It's all there. You just turn the dial on the pen to 0.6 milligrams, and then stab it in. So that's quite handy. Of course, the pens last for about 15 days, so you get 2 pens a month. So that's quite convenient, really. You keep one in the fridge, and you can keep one of them out of the fridge. Apparently, it lasts out of the fridge for 30 days. So for the 15 days that you're using that pen, you don't actually have to keep it in the fridge. Yeah. Anyway, and what else was it I was going to say? There was another thing as well. Yeah, one of the downsides is if you or a family member has had thyroid cancer, then you should avoid taking this drug, VICTOZA. Yeah, I'm not a clinician, or I'm not a medical person, so yeah, you really got to do your own research, of course. But for me, the VICTOZA so far is only into day 3, and it seems to be working okay. Well, I was about to sneeze then, so I stopped it short. Yeah, one of the other things is you inject it into your... There's 3 sites on your body. There's in your arm, in your stomach, and in your top of your leg, into where it's a bit more fleshy, and it's quite difficult doing it one-handed into your arm, because really it's a bit easier if you tent the skin, if you know what I mean. You squish it and makes a tent shape. So I do that in my stomach. So I've done left stomach, right leg. So tomorrow I'm going to do my left leg, and then I'll repeat the going through the not in the same spot. I'm going to try and change the spots as well that I'm injecting it in. So my tummy that I inject it in is I'll move the site around a bit, just to so that you don't get any scarring. Well, that's the downside, is you actually have to push a needle into your skin, and some people can't do that. But like I said yesterday, you do overcome these things, and you will be able to do it, even if you think that you can't. Like, you know, if you ever have to go on these things, and you're worried about it, you will muster the will to inject, and you will get over it. Right. So anyway, so that's it. That's day 3 of the VICTOZA vlog, and I'll stop now while that helicopter goes over.